Salute, salute. Salute to God, the Most High, the creator of everything. All right, I'm going to cut the intro, but I'm going to hit y'all with that one time, and shout out to everybody who come in the workplace giving me good feedback on my videos, talking about the inspirational talks and how they agree with my thought process with the politics and spirituality. This is what I do on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to address what people don't like to speak about. No one likes to discuss religion. No one likes to discuss politics. No one likes to discuss race. No one likes to discuss the truth. I'm a very diverse person. I'm just saying, don't look at me and get it twisted. All right. Now, I got to say two salutes to the God. All right. Now, everybody can't tell the same lie. Everybody cannot tell the same lie. I understand rumors. I understand alleges. I understand conspiracy. But when you have a star who has had a home burned down in these wildfires in Los Angeles, and they come out and speak, when you see CNN working hard, picking up anything from Fox and trying to debunk it, then you know it is the truth. Real talk, okay? CNN is the same network who projected Hillary Clinton to win the United States presidency, you know, ahead of Donald Trump in 2016. They projected it. Go back and look. But your president in 2016 ended up being who? Donald J. Trump. All right, so CNN gets no credibility from me, but I want y'all to hear how hard they are working and combing social media to debunk these conspiracies. I just did a video on this yesterday. I discussed the smart city with y'all. There's an agenda. They were preparing for this, allegedly. Let's go. Fair use educational purposes. Let's get it.
Information is also spreading, just as Facebook has decided to stop fact checking and go to community notes, I guess they're calling it. Donny O'Sullivan takes a look at some of the misinformation that's out there right now.
California has a lot of problems that sort of baffle the mind as far as why they do things.
Mel Gibson on Fox News primetime after losing his home in the California fires.
And then in the events like this, you sort of look, oh, is it on purpose? Which it's an insane thing to think. But one begins to ponder whether or not there is a purpose in mind. What could it be? I don't know.
Mel, I'm sorry you lost your place, but it could be a smart city. It could be a smart city in 2028, Mel. Yeah, you're supposed to be hosting the Olympics in 2028 in Los Angeles. And if you think that Los Angeles will not be ready to host the Olympics in 2028, man, listen. They finna throw this smart city up so fast, man. They finna throw this smart city up so fast. Sensors, cameras, AI technology everywhere. Everywhere. But I'm gonna let you talk, my man.
Do they want the state empty? I don't know.
Conspiracy theories spreading like wildfire.
This is an obvious land grab. They get them out of their homes this way, and then they can build whatever they want to build.
From the common refrain that it's all part of a government plot.
This is siege by design.
To suspected AI-generated video and images falsely showing the fires approaching the iconic Hollywood sign. Fact-checkers working for Meta have been debunking some of the misinformation on Facebook and Instagram.
Hey everyone.
But last week, Mark Zuckerberg announced this.
We're going to get rid of fact-checkers and replace them with community notes.
Replacing fact-checkers with community notes, a form of crowdsourced fact-checking that is used on X. But critics say Zuckerberg shouldn't be trying to emulate X, pointing to viral misinformation on that platform that goes unchecked. Like this post, viewed almost 500,000 times, baselessly claiming DARPA, a wing of the Department of Defense, started the fires.
I'm here with the fire command team at the Palisades Fire.
Indeed, X's owner, Elon Musk, has spent the last week elevating conspiracy theories about the fires.
What about water availability?
Responding to a post from disgraced conspiracy theorist Alex Jones that the fires are part of a globalist plot.
I don't understand how they can call this rumors when we have videos of people who live in Los Angeles who has taken pictures of the reservoirs, who have taken the reservoirs being empty since February last year. Okay, there's the governor himself talking about the removal of dams to restore the salmon and spearfish population to the Native Americans to help restore their ecosystem. We know that the funding was cut. We know that the funding to the Los Angeles Police Department was cut. Ladies and gentlemen, they couldn't even get water out of fire hydrants. I've personally saw videos of firemen in Los Angeles using women handbags, purse bags, throwing water on fire. You can't make this stuff up. Google it, YouTube it. It's there. It's there. But let's get back into this. Why are they working so hard to debunk this conspiracy? What they're calling a rumor. Why are they, if it's a rumor, why are you working so hard to debunk it when there's bigger things for you to be reporting on? When there's bigger things for you to be debunking, there's bigger things for you to be covering. Michelle Obama wasn't at Jimmy Carter's funeral. Michelle Obama is said to not be attending the inauguration of Donald Trump. You know, these are things that this network should be covering, but they're not. They're going through social media, debunking the truth. Debunking the truth. Let's get it.
Musk responded, true.
Antonio Sullivan joins us now. In a situation like this, I mean, it always happens, but it seems particularly acute right now.
Absolutely. And look, one of the big issues, particularly which we saw last year with hurricanes Helene and Milton, and also before that, the Maui wildfires, is that a lot of this misinformation makes people who need support from government agencies, whether it be local agencies or FEMA, distrust. That's something we particularly saw after the hurricanes. We're seeing...
How can they stand here and say this when we right here in Florida watch FEMA go belly up? We watch FEMA only pass out $700 something odd dollars to lots of victims. To lots of victims. You know, unless you were directly on the beach when you were affected by these hurricanes, those were the only people who got a significant amount. Everyone else who had moderate damage only received about $700. Lots of people was turned away. People who lost food couldn't even get their food replaced. Maybe no damage to your home, maybe no flooding, but your power went out. And let's say your $400, $500, $600 worth of groceries in your home for your children went bad. That didn't get replaced. No. The emergency EBT that they gave you was supposed to replace that. You know, you got to look at how these people work, ladies and gentlemen. How can you stand here and say this when we saw it and lived through it? When we know FEMA went belly up because they borrowed $1 billion from the FEMA to fund these benefits and these packages for the illegal immigrants that they invited over here. The housing, the health care, the SNAP, the cash assistance, everything. I've seen the receipts. I work in retail.
Less of that here right now, but what we are seeing is, and of course, look, there is a political debate to be had about the policies here in California, but it has gone beyond that. We have seen the president-elect coming in with just straight up false claims about policies here, and then, of course...
False claims about the policies. If the claims were false about the policies, then where is the water? If it is a false claim that the funding was cut almost $20 million to the Los Angeles Fire Department, then why can't they get water out of the fire hydrants? Why is the reservoirs empty? Why were the dams removed? Why are these fires still burning? Why are people still suffering? Ladies and gentlemen, you got to see through this. Listen, this is what I do. If you don't like spirituality, if you don't like inspiration, if you don't like politics, you're on the wrong channel. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for not supporting me if this ain't your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? If this ain't your hot cup of cappuccino, you know what I mean? I get it. I get it, to each his own. But this is what I do because I'm trying to inform the people what's going on. People deserve to be informed. And if you listen to what these people are saying, common sense will tell you. Common sense will tell you. So, ladies and gentlemen, Do y'all think Mel Gibson had a point? Do y'all think I have a point? Do y'all think that all of these other social media platforms that they're combing now has a point? I believe when they were doing fact checking, they were actually stopping the truth from getting out. Now that it's just community notes, you can't debunk it. You can't lie about it. You can't lie about it. If you are a content creator, you know that a lot of that fact checking was just covering the truth. Every time we put the truth out there, just like in 2020, they were snatching videos down, they were putting up little notes from CDC and everything else when we know exactly what we're saying is true. But they didn't want the truth out there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, share these videos, and I thank you for your time. We'll be back. We're gonna amp this thing right back up, ladies and gentlemen. So until then, get your one-on-one, get your one-on-one, get your one-on-one with your higher power. There's only one God, man. And God is in control of the situation, and God will show himself. God will show himself. Y'all stay prayed up. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay meditated up. Stay protected. Stay real. Stay conscious. Stay uncut. Be inspired. Be great. Be you. And if you're living in the blind, if you don't like politics, if you don't like to read, man, listen, I'm going to add one for 2025. Be informed and be ready. Ashe.